Hello everyone, this is Mumbo and welcome back to another episode on the Hermitcraft server. This is episode 165 and today we are starting things off outside our fully completed slime farm. This thing is now all done. It has been constructed. We have finished everything. The actual slime farm itself is done. The hole has obviously been completed. We've got all of the item collection systems, the item transportation systems, the item elevator systems, the storage systems have all been built. The decoration has been completed. The terraforming is done. And this thing, as you can see, is working like a charm. I mean, it seriously is working incredibly well. I've logged on over a couple of times over the past couple of days, and it really has been producing some slime. I mean, look, check this out. That is not too bad. I haven't been AFK overnight or anything like that. That's just from me playing. And look, we've got like a full double chest and then some more, and the same on the other side. That is completely bonkers. But anyway, we're not actually going to be working over here in today's episode because, you know, we've been doing a lot of serious projects lately. Obviously, the slime farm itself was a pretty serious project. We had loads of things to do. We were thinking about efficiency and thinking about building massive things and storage systems and everything like that. I think we need to switch things up a little bit, and I think we need to do something just a tiny bit daft. This is a bit risky. I have no clue when these things are going to go, but they're going to go relatively soon. No, they're still good. Can I just say as well, I think with this being episode 165, I'm fairly certain that makes this season of Hermitcraft the longest season of Hermitcraft for me. I'm fairly certain that Hermitcraft Season 4 ended on either 164 or 163. I can't quite remember, but this is definitely longer. Thankfully, I managed to make it back to my base without my elytra breaking, so now everything is fully repaired by the Guardian farm, which having the Guardian farm is like the most useful thing on the planet. Having a massive XP grinder in the center of your base, I mean, I just can't imagine not having access to that. Anyway, the reason that we're coming over to the gaming district is because I don't actually want to build a game. Yeah, I know, that sounds totally ridiculous. I don't want to build a game. I want to just build something fun that the hermits can do while they're in the gaming district. Now, I'm looking around and there really isn't too much space. But somewhere out here, this could be perfect. Okay, let me just get some ideas together. Basically, here's what happened, okay? In the previous redstone video, I was going through some satisfying redstone contraptions, and I still think that this is one of the most satisfying things to watch in the world, let alone in Minecraft. And I thought to myself, wouldn't it be really fun if we just built something like this in survival Minecraft that the hermits can just activate in the gaming district? So they hit a button and it runs for a certain amount of time just as something cool to watch. I know, it's ridiculous and it's totally stupid, but I love it. You know what? I actually think that this is the perfect spot for it, because I don't want to build anything that could actually be in the way of someone else's game. So building it here probably isn't going to obstruct anyone's builds. So first things first, I've got to actually, well, take out some form of space. I don't even know how big this thing's going to be. 10 by 10 area of sticky pistons. So that means it's going to be 20 by 20, probably. Huh. I'm kind of starting to regret not picking up quite as much stone when I was building my big hole for the slime farm. Right, this should just about do us. So I'm just making my way back across here. Now, in theory, the inside of this thing should be a 32 by 32 area, which means that we are going to have 15 lines of slime blocks going across like this, and 15 lines of slime blocks going across like this, and obviously all of the inside area will be filled in, and then we'll be launching all of the concrete upwards. Okay, so this is going to be our hole. I hope that looks quite good in this little area here. It should be quite a nice little addition that will fill up that zone. Yeah. This is gonna look funny. Oh, there they are. As you guys know, I've kind of been looking around for my shulker boxes in the previous episodes. I haven't been able to work out where they are. A lot of people suggested that they would be over by this place, and you guys were correct. So thank you ever so much. We actually need that because I need sponges to clear out our little area here of water. In fact, a lot of people were asking me the other day when I was clearing out the water for the slime farm why I wasn't using my sponges. I was too scared to admit it in the episode. But I thought I had lost my sponges forever. I thought they were gone forever. So I'm very happy to see that they're actually in my precious item shulker box, because I spent ages looking for them in my base. I looked in pretty much every single chest trying to find them. So I'm very happy to see that they're there. Anyway, that's this thing all fully stripped out with the stone slabs. And now I guess I just run down here and place in the sponges. Oh wow, okay, they're much more effective. They're much more effective than I was expecting. I don't know what I was expecting, but I swear sponges don't normally take out that much water. Has something changed? I feel like something's changed. That seems like an excessive quantity of water for my sponge to be able to clear. I'm not even going to waste a sponge doing these ones. That clip really made it sound like I'd never used a sponge in my entire life. Obviously, I use sponges all the time. It's just, for some reason, it caught me by surprise how much they could clear out. I mean, I guess I'm used to clearing out massive, like, areas of water, not just one high areas of water. They're pretty effective for that sort of thing. All of the water is gone, so now it's time to remove all of the strips that we've created here. And as I was doing this, I actually had a bit of a thought. You know, our rainbow wave machine has got loads of observers and loads of pistons and everything like that, because each one of the tiles with the slime blocks is independent. It's like its own little separate circuit that does all its own timings. We don't need that. We can just run 2 separate circuits into all of the pistons, and that will control the whole thing, and that's really going to remove a lot of the bulk. I'll have to explain this and try it out in a testing world. I wonder, is this place going to become an absolute mob fest? This seems to be a mushroom island, so I think we should be okay here. No mobs should be spawning right now. But if we run into here... Oh, fantastic! This is one of the few builds that I've actually constructed that doesn't need lighting up. I don't need to light up this build. Yeah, this way of doing things is considerably smarter. So look at that massive, bulky design over there. And then check out what I've just created here. We just have a couple of independent redstone lines which run into all our pistons. And there we go. We have got ourselves a wave machine. Even that looks cool. A 3x3 one looks cool. So the extra space has been cleared out, ready for this thing. So the first thing that we have to do is we're going to have to place in all of the repeaters and all of the blocks on the bottom level. So I'm guessing, yeah, we pistons going across like that, and they will all have repeaters in between them. And that's what's going to be setting the timing circuit for our actual wave machine. Which, by the way, yeah, we need it to be like that. Yeah, because the pistons go across. So yeah, unfortunately, it's not, don't worry, okay? I know that you're all worrying right now. Don't worry, it's not going to look unsymmetrical, okay? I promise. I have all of my shulker boxes apart from the redstone one. The redstone one is kind of the most important one, and I have no... I swear I had it wait, hang on, I had it the other day. Is it at the slime... It's got to be at the slime farm. It can't be anywhere other than the slime farm. But where in the... Where on earth have I put it? I'm terrible at this sort of thing. I'm also a little bit lost at the minute because my Silk Touch pickaxe is broken, which means that I can no longer carry an ender chest around with me, which means that I'm kind of living out of my inventory at this point in time, which is absolutely no fun. So, you know, I think I should probably get myself a new Silk Touch pickaxe. Yeah, that's probably a smart move. I should also really fix up my iron farm because, of course, this project is going to use tons upon tons of pistons. And pistons require tons upon tons of iron. So let's see. I mean, I know that we pretty much cleaned this thing out in the previous episode. But come on, there's got to be... There has to be a little bit more. Okay. Phew, I was getting worried then. I actually didn't think we were going to be able to pull this off. I still don't know if that's going to be enough. 32 by 32 area of pistons. No. 15 by 15 area of piston. Yeah. Okay, let me just quickly do some maths. So that's 225 sticky pistons and 225 regular pistons. So that's about 3.5 stacks of each. Okay, we don't have enough iron in my inventory, but we do have enough iron in general, just about. Right, I found my redstone shulker box. That's all good. I've also crafted up a whole bunch of pistons over at the other place. And then there was something else that I needed to do. I was coming here for some reason. There's actually iron here. I'll pick that up. What did I need? Slime, obviously. I came to the slime farm to actually get slime for my pistons. Yeah, so my 2 stacks of pistons there That didn't do as much as you would think the 2 stacks of pistons would do. I kind of hadn't realized how big the wave machine actually is. This is going to use up all my redstone resources. And it's so stupid, it doesn't serve a purpose. All the hermits best come over and look at this thing. We've even run out of cobblestone. Well, we haven't run out of cobblestone. Saying that I've run out of cobblestone is a ridiculous thing to say because, I mean, look at this thing. But we ran out of cobblestone in my base to make all of the pistons. I swear, I said this a couple episodes ago. Resources, we seem to be really just low on them all around. This thing is starting to look real cool. I'm just gonna gradually make my way over. It's not the fastest way to place slime blocks, I have to say. But, I mean, just look at this place. It looks like just a field of slime. That's it. That's the last one. Okay, let's jump out of here and just see what this is all looking like. Okay, yeah, no, we're gonna land. That's totally fine. Nice. Nice. Okay, so as you can see, we've got all the blocks that go under the sticky pistons. They're all in. We've got all of the sticky pistons in. That's all done. And we've got all the slime blocks. I guess next up, I would say, I mean, I've used up all my wood. So we're going to have to head off and gather up some more wood because we need that for the pistons. Do I have any sticks left in these chests that I left over here? No, doesn't look like it. Because the thing is, we need to create a whole bunch of repeaters to actually connect up all of these pistons. That's going to be 400 repeaters. Oh, it's going to be 8. Wait. Yeah. No, I can't do maths. Whatever it is going to require tons upon tons of wood. Now, at some point, I'm going to have to do some form of TNT tree session type thing. But for now, I am just going to use my old school industrial tree farm. And you know what? This thing actually works quite nicely. I mean, that gives us plenty. I'm hoping that this should be enough. We've got around about 10 stacks, probably, or 9. No, that's... What is wrong with my brain today? Yeah, 9 stacks of spruce wood there. So that should be enough to make all of the sticks and also do all of the wood for the pistons. So now let's actually make up the sticks so that we can make the repeaters so that we can actually start timing these things out. Been playing way too much Minecraft today. I know I say that quite a lot. Funnily enough, it's because I play a lot of Minecraft. I'm fairly certain that every single day is a day where I play too much Minecraft in the grand scheme of things. Right, let's see if this thing works then. So I've just placed in all of the repeaters. They're all locked in and they're all connected up to all of our bottom sticky pistons here. And we should see a nice wave making its way across. That was quite difficult to see. I mean, it looked good to me. Yep, that's what we wanted. Ooh. So that goes off, so we've got 2 ticks of delay. 2 ticks of delay there. 1, 2 ticks of delay there. Okay, yeah, so it is in sync. No. Yes. Are my eyes working properly? Yes, yeah, okay, it's spreading out correctly. Oh. So the next thing that I'm doing is I'm placing the redstone lines that are going to be powering our regular pistons. So these things are actually going to be dropping our concrete powder down onto the slime blocks. Now, the reason that I'm doing this in this way as opposed to the way that we did in the testing world is because I don't want to have to go out and get 400 pieces of obsidian. I don't want to have that many immovable objects, so if we power these pistons from above, then we don't have to have those. And also, it looks quite cool. Like, that makes this place look pretty interesting in a way. I'm sure Exuma can do some improvements to the build, but it looks better than it otherwise would, I think. You know what's funny? I thought I would do this project because it would be a nice chilled daft one that we could just work on and it would take a couple of hours and it would all be good fun. But no, this has been pretty killer so far. As you can see, I'm turning up with stacks upon stacks of redstone. So that is going to do 1 stack of repeaters. That's 2 stacks. Okay, that's just 2.5 stacks. We need 4 more stacks. 2 more stacks. I'm losing my mind. What on earth do these numbers mean in the tab menu? I'm just out of interest here. Is it the number of times someone's died? I would have thought I would have died more than 35 times. If it is that, then ZF is really pulling ahead. I don't know, it always seems to change, and I never know what it is. Anyway, things are looking pretty good in the redstone department. Just as a quick progress update, we have now got all of the redstone lines running across the top. So that is going to connect up all of the pistons that are going to be going here. And this place looks totally ridiculous. This looks totally awesome. So that is going to run... Okay, so we've run out of stone slabs, but that's going to go all the way across there. Then we'll have repeaters just like this, connecting up all of these redstone lines. And you know what? Once we've done that, we just need to place the pistons in, and then everything's completed. Oh my word. This is going to take about 6 centuries. Is this really the only way that I can do it? I'm assuming... Oh, yes! Okay, thank goodness I gave that a go, because otherwise that would have taken about 4 billion years. We would have been on Hermitcraft Season 7000 by the time that I finished this one on Hermitcraft Season 5. And that is now that done. So thankfully, yeah, we managed to find that technique, and that was actually relatively quick. And this is what it looks like in the gaming district. It literally just looks like a circuit board. I'll be honest, I wasn't actually planning on building it this big. When I originally came up with the idea, I was going to go 10 by 10. But then I realized that I could actually increase the size of it somewhat. And increasing... So we went from 10 by 10 to 15 by 15. But obviously the area... It's like the square rule. So I guess it's got more than twice as big. I think that's how that works. Here we go! It is now done. The redstone circuitry has been put in place, and that is a beautiful sight and sound. I wonder, do we have any sand, or do we have any gravel, or anything to test this with? I suppose we can literally just go and grab said sand or gravel and test with it. Let's just pop up here. Try not to dismantle the district while I'm here. Okay, I'm nervous. Obviously, if this doesn't work, then it will be to do with the redstone timings, I would have thought. There we go. So there we go. It launches. It doesn't actually go as high as I was expecting. Well, it will look cool anyway. Oh dear. No, it looks better actually, in my opinion, because it comes out of nowhere. If you imagine like a wave just popping up out of the ground, I actually do think that will look better. Yeah, I'll keep telling myself that. Okay, right, let's, what do we even need to do now? Seriously, what do we need to do? I guess, oh, wow, okay. Yeah, there's one very big project left. And that is to get every single colour of concrete. Holy mackerel, how did I not think of that? After doing a lot of well, I say a lot of dye gathering. It was just a bit of pain in the backside dye gathering, because I only had to gather 2 of each thing. We have managed to get to a point where I have most of the pretty colours of concrete. So we've got cyan. That's a good looking one. We've got purple. So we've got 16 bits of that concrete powder. Blue, that's a good looking one. And then also red, and some of these we are going to reuse, because I think, so that is 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so yeah, we're going to have four that get reused, recycled basically. You know, I think this episode could be called Mumbo Does Maths Absolutely Terribly, because, well, I've done maths absolutely terribly, to be quite frankly honest with you. I don't know how I calculated where these rainbow colours are coming from and how many I needed. For some reason in my head, I'd only need 15 of each colour, but that clearly... Oh boy, that clearly isn't the case. Because I've just also run out of blue a couple blocks from the end. I mean, we should probably give it a tester anyway, just to see what it looks like. And the answer is... pretty cool! Oh yes, it looks awesome! So that's good. But yeah, oh, I've got to go out and gather up more dyes now. This is ridiculous. Originally, when I started building this thing, there was kind of an order, but now it's fully gone completely haywire. So we've got green there. I suppose one that we don't have a lot of is white, but white's a pretty ugly one. So I guess we'll have that there, and then maybe a little bit of green, and then what can go in the corner? So we've had red, so you got pink. I mean, okay, we've got green there. I genuinely don't know what to put in the corner. Blue? No, we've done that. Orange? Yeah, orange. Orange is a good one. Okay, so orange is going in the corner. There we go. That is the final block in our wave machine. Now, if we take off, first off, let's look at this thing from above. and it looks really good. That looks so cool. Obviously, it could do with some decoration around the outside, but now we give it a tester with the button, and there we go. Oh, I am so happy I decided to build this thing. Oh, I'm absolutely made up. I'm absolutely made up. I was not expecting this to look quite as good as it does. Let's try and get a screenshot. That looks fantastic. I kind of want to try and get it, like... Let's see if we can do a speedy screenshot for the thumbnail of the video. I can't even click the button. Come on. That was terrible. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to try my best to get this in some other way. But anyway, that is it. The wave machine has been constructed. I'm sure we can do some extra decoration for it, but I'm just happy that we have managed to get this thing all built up. It was actually quite a big project in the end. But anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this episode of Hermitcraft. If you did, please drop that like button. And if you really loved it, then make sure to subscribe. But thanks for watching, guys. This has been Mumbo, and I'm out. I'll see you later.